Ever since we started working on this project, we've always endeavored to bring the best possible content to you guys. Here are some changes that we've made since the demo. We've added 3 brand new character signs based on speed, flight, and power. Most, if not all, stages from the DX demo have had bugs removed and tweaks added. Green Hill and Handcastle especially. We've taken the time to demonstrate some more creative liberty, for example, replacing the lasers in Love Garden with a breakable wall. Spinning characters now stay rolling if you roll off of an edge or a ramp, just like the classics. You can now cancel your stomp at any time with the jump action, such as flight, allowing for greater control over your aerial movement. Special attacks such as the light attack and chaos control now have their own exclusive voice lines. Punches and kicks can now cancel into each other for more snappy combat. Some even have new sound effects like Shadow. Shadow himself has gotten some tweaks too. Since he was the weakest character in the demo, he can finally use the lightspeed dash, like Sonic. His air dash and homing attack now have different properties too. They're much faster. Just don't get too reckless. Now here's some features that you can expect in the next release. Go beat all of the levels in random order or even with the randomized team option in marathon mode, now supporting DX's alternate missions. The Chow Garden has returned with its incarnation prior to R9. This is to fix a common bug with the items falling through the floor. Some designs have a makeover too, integrating baked lighting and modified materials. Keep an eye on the Chow Garden as we're looking for ways to make it really cool. The old character modding system has returned. It has all the character movesets still coded for those who want to use them, and it also supports all of DX's new animations and the non-spin jump type. Jumping after a stomp will now give you extra height again. This was removed in the demo, but it's back now to give weaker characters some much needed buffs. As for stages, Metal Harbor and Crisis City are returning for the next version. More details will be shown as time goes by. And finally, some quality of life features. We've added tips to the loading screen. Some of them offer basic gameplay advice, and some of them explain the obscure gameplay mechanics that might help you level up in your play. You can now change various options in the pause menu by pressing the drift button. If the stage's ambience is drowning out the music, well, now you can turn it off without actually leaving the stage. Speaking of which, you can now raise or lower the volume levels just by pressing left or right with your directional controls. You don't need to press the jump or skill 2 button to change them anymore. Want it at max volume? Just hold right. Your camera control is no longer locked to rotating left and right either. Now, you can turn it up, down, and all around, even on controller. One less thing for the keyboard and mouse players to gloat about. We've updated the particle effects for the fire, ice, and electric hazards to be more stylized. In a similar vein, the various elemental shields now have 100% more elemental. Our character select screen has been reordered too, to make a little bit more sense.
Sonic World DX.
I'm sure you're all dying to know when we plan on releasing the game, and we can't give you an exact date, but we can tell you that we are planning to release a version 1.0 later this year. It will be the first full release of Sonic World DX, with a roster of a whopping 15 characters. On top of that, we plan on releasing public patches and fixes more frequently once 1.0 is out. We may even release some new characters and stages in version 1.1. Wink, wink. But until then, I hope this video can whet your appetite. We have big plans for this year, and we hope that you can hold out just a little bit longer for them. Thank you, and have a blessed day.